Mike and Leanne have their... Mike and Leanne? Wow. So Mike and Priscilla have their... Wow. I can't believe I just said that. So Mike and Priscilla have their first proper interview together. And it seemed like it was going well, but they were asked questions about Leanne, and one could argue that they were probably quite inappropriate, given that Priscilla was sitting right there.
Do you miss Leanne sometimes?
No.
Will?
Damn, girl, I saw those.
You gotta get beat up in it.
Even as a friend, like, come on, like the bond you guys had as a friend.
Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, Murad_Murali. Subscribe to my podcast, rate and review, and let's get into this quick review of this interview. Now, I saw this last night and it looked like no stone was unturned, and I feel like so many questions were asked. But at the same time, I feel like I really do like the interviewer. I feel like the guy who asks these people questions, he really is unfiltered, and he seems to have a history with these two as well, especially Mike. So that kind of helps, I guess, with fluidity when it comes to conversations and, you know, just people be able to relax. But I feel like the question about do you miss Leanne was...
Do you miss Leanne sometimes?
No.
Will?
Damn, girl, I saw those.
You gotta get beat up in it.
Even as a friend, like, come on, like the bond you guys had as a friend.
Just a bit inappropriate, considering that Priscilla was sitting right there, and she, you know, the disrespect. This is the new girlfriend. She's sitting right there. She can be quite uncomfortable, but it's like, you know, hats off to you to be able to ask these questions in an unfiltered way. But then one could argue, why didn't you ask Sophie about Connor's, you know, ridiculous racist messages? Nobody's really asked Sophie that. I feel like they keep hiding it under the carpet, and it really is irritating me that why does no one ask that question? What is going on there? Because I feel like, you know, are they, how does she feel about it? Evidently not that irritated, because they are apparently exclusive. But anyways, put that to a corner. So we have this particular situation, and they were discussing the whole TikTok video about Leanne and Sophie. Personally speaking, I feel like that video has been overblown and exaggerated. I feel like they were just doing a video talking about a viral moment. That's it. I don't think it was personal.
Basically reenacting a scene from when you guys were in the villa, and she
Yeah.
basically had the ick and she didn't want to.
I'm not gonna lie, I've seen it.
How does that make you feel seeing that video?
Again, like I said, for me personally, I wouldn't do that. But if people want to come out and obviously make their own moves and do what they got to do, that's you. You should do your thing, whatever you feel like you have to do. For me, I'm not fussed, I'll keep it moving.
I don't think they were trying to make a dig at Mike. I just didn't get that vibe. The TikTok video was absolutely crap because he couldn't even mime the words properly. But at the same time, I don't think they were trying to throw an enormous amount of shade. Evidently, Mike and Priscilla, especially Mike, took it kind of in a weird way where, you know, they were dissing him and so forth. And he was just like, you know, I'm not going to have any bad words. I find it quite funny that she would say that he violated her when she was the one that dumped me, which is, you know, making good points. But the interview was kept clean and pristine. He was not throwing any amount of shade. He was not being rude. He was not going below the belt, saying anything unnecessary, nothing at all of that nature, which I feel like was very glad, because you need to keep that good PR image clean as well. And, you know, I feel like there is a little bit of drama post-Villa, but last year when the Villa ended, and the Love Island season ended, these lot were throwing shade and being rude to each other left, right, and center. So, you know, I'm kind of glad we're getting something like this here where they're discussing this with these interviews, because we're getting nothing this year post Villa, because we all know the season was absolutely just dead. But at the same time, they were also talking about the papers, and he also addressed that everything of that nature was completely false. The tabloids was all fake, you know, pure defamation. I'm glad that he was able to have a platform to express that nature from himself and not just his family, because it helps to regurgitate the kind of negative narratives that are put on him. But regardless, Mike still carried this entire season from day one to literally the last couple of days, and I'm very glad that he did. And I feel like Priscilla handled herself with gracefulness when addressing Leanne and addressing the shade that she was throwing. She wasn't being rude to Leanne. She kept it cute, and I feel like that is just the best way to be. Take the high road.
She's dissing your man.
She is my baby, but I was like, at the end of the day, he knows how he's been. He knows he was genuine. He knows he's been truthful. And if that's the way she feels, that's the way she feels. But at the end of the day, we're just going to concentrate on each other and keep building. Shade
was being thrown. Questions were addressed, and I'm glad that they were. And I feel like this interview was very good. A good 20 minutes of wholesomeness. But I do feel like, you know, some of the questions could have been argued to be quite inappropriate. Some of them were quite sexually related as well. I found it just to be quite interesting. The Leanne ones could have just been at rest, because I just feel like, you know, if Priscilla wasn't there, cool, but she was sitting right there. So he's just even I felt like secondhand embarrassment or awkwardness, but it is what it is. Let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this review, and did you guys watch Mike and Priscilla's interview? What did you guys make of it? If you haven't, then type in capital Extra and look up the interview, because I feel like it is very interesting, and I do enjoy these type of interviews with the Love Islanders, because I feel like the host who does the interviews is obviously quite good. But let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this. Are you on Team Leanne? Are you on Team Priscilla and Mike? Which team are you on, child? Are you on Team Sophie? You better not be on Team Connor and you're on this channel. Not today. Let me know what your thoughts are. Please subscribe, rate and review my podcast, and I'll definitely catch you guys soon for another review.